with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So I just got told one of the most brutal cautionary tales I've ever heard. A stark warning as to why sometimes you just don't follow your dreams. So my wife just told it to me. We were watching Black Mirror. The new season's come out and the first episode is fucking brutal. It's so fucking bleak. But halfway through, my wife pauses it and tells me this story. Something in Black Mirror triggered it. So she's like, did I tell you what happened to one of my friend's friends? So her friend's friend, this happened to. Like one of her best friend's friends. So the dude, the Indian dude, he gets made redundant. This is recently. This is like in the last year or something like that. So this Indian dude gets made redundant. He's just a computer programmer, whatever. And he decides, no, I'm going to completely fucking shake things up. I'm going to start my life anew. I'm not getting back into fucking programming. I'm not doing it. I'm going to follow my dreams. I'm going to do something that I've always wanted to do. What's that? Parkour. I'm going to do parkour. But you're 40. You're a 40-year-old Indian computer programmer. I don't care. I've always wanted to do parkour. And so apparently his wife and his mum and everyone were like, are you sure you want to do parkour? Like, is this really, like, is this the thing you want to do with the rest of your life? Parkour? And for those of you who don't know what parkour is, it's basically doing acrobatics at high speed of fucking random objects in the street or buildings, in between buildings, upstairs, downstairs. Like, you've seen it. It's all over fucking the internet. You've seen parkour at some point. So his wife and his family are all like, parkour? But you've never done parkour in your life. Like, you've been a computer programmer since you were like 18. And how are you going to earn money? And he's like, I don't care. I am going to start parkour. And whatever happens, happens. Well, not long after this 40-year-old Indian computer programmer started parkour, he had a giant accident, a massive, massive fall. Obviously. Like, inevitably, he had a giant fall. And, like, I shouldn't laugh. He broke his back. He fucked himself up so bad that he broke his back and ended up in a wheelchair, which is fucked. But that's one of the risks you take when you start parkour. Like, that is one of the dangers. You're going to hurt yourself very badly. Like, I can imagine it probably takes 10 years for if you start at 15 when you're at your absolute limberest. Like, 10 years to start doing anything of note. And starting at 40, I just don't know how. I just don't know what this cunt was thinking. Like, my lower back now, right now, sitting on this chair is fucking sore. I don't know what's going on with it. I was doing parkour stretches down at the park today when my son was playing soccer just to fucking try and get the knot out of my back. Anyway, this dude fucked himself up. He followed his dream. You've got to give him credit for that. But it was the wrong dream. Sometimes you really have to assess your dream with a little bit of reality. He probably read David Goggins' book, Just Get After It. and ended up in a wheelchair. So that happened, and apparently he was like completely fucked, distraught, went into depression and decided he couldn't fucking take the wheelchair. So he ended up rolling himself down to Sydney Harbour and just rolled himself into the harbour. And that's it. That's the end of the story. He's gone. So, like, yeah, follow your dreams, but, like, seriously, start comedy. That's what I would have said. I would have said just start verbal parkour. Just go on stage and die. That's a lot. Like, I'm listening to this story and I'm just trying to get over the Black Mirror fucking thing. And I'm like, that is one of the most horrible stories I've ever heard in my entire life. And so apparently that happened like last week or something. He rolled himself into Sydney Harbour. I suppose if you think about it, that was his final parkour trick. He went out doing what he loved. So it really, like, in the end, it probably is a happy story. He went out doing what he loved. Parkour into the harbour. Brutal. Fucking absolutely brutal. So was the Black Mirror episode. Anyway, fucking poor cunt. If I was closer to him, I would have really talked him out of it. Just do base jumping. Base jumping would be safer for a 40-year-old. Base jumping, you're just jumping off something high and then fucking gliding down. You're not landing and flipping and putting pressure on your tendons and... I need to find out what he fucking did to hurt his back. But, fucking cautionary tale. If you're going to start parkour, start early. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, fucking rest in peace, mate. But that'll do for tonight. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you the fuck later.